Right, have I got a great video for you today? Now, I know a lot of you loved the last video. Today, you're going to love this one as well. And what I want to speak to you about today, people, is the power of simplicity. Yes, that's right. We need to make our trading simple. Simple as that, all right? Very, very simple. Now, if you've been overwhelmed watching certain traders across the board and XF's indicators and strategies and constant influx of different opinions, and you're basically stuck in the middle of that, then you're going to need to want to watch this video, because this is not a preference in my personal opinion. I actually think it's an absolute necessity for your long-term trading. Now, if that's you, which a lot of people are when they watch these videos, you need to tune right in and understand what I'm just about to say to you. Now, the simple problem in trading is complexity. It's that simple. It's far too complicated for the average person to be figuring it out. And what they need to do is get rid of all the noise, all the fluff, all the nonsense, and just concentrate on simple, methodical way of taking trades. All right? So I get it. You start trading, you listen to every podcast, you listen to every YouTube video, you've tried signals, didn't work. You've tried AI bots, didn't work. You've tried someone else's strategy, didn't work. And then you've jumped to another strategy, didn't work. You've tried every Discord, didn't work. All right. Yes. And I mean, I'm talking to you because I know this is the truth, because I went through the same journey. Now, the problem comes is you think you need to learn everything about charts, fundamental news, this, this currency, that currency, futures, crypto. And ultimately, the uncomfortable truth that I'm just about to share with you people is the more complexity does not equate to more profits. It actually works against you, because you're killing yourself in relation to all these different options. I'll tell you a story now. My wife always used to say to me, you give the kids too many options when it comes to their dinner or their lunch, so it becomes complicated. Absolutely spot on. You don't need all the options. I wear black every day, all day, because I don't need all the options. Keep it simple. And the reason I'm doing this video is because the past week I've had two traders who technical analysis through the roof. Probably know more than what I know. Their TA, their understanding of the charts, understanding of markets, absolutely unbelievable. However, cannot become profitable. So that proves to me, and I say it time and time again, it's all about simplicity and your mindset around taking these trades. You don't need to know everything about the news. You don't need to know everything about the fundamentals. You don't need to know everything about certain TA and this, and this word and that word and silver spoon and purple turtle soup or whatever you've got going on. You don't need to know none of that, all right? And I'm going to tell you why you don't. Well, first of all, if you have too many indicators, they're going to contradict your signals. It's very, very important, right? If you have to wait for so long for this certain setup to happen, but there's 25,000 order blocks before you can get into the trade, you're not going to take the trade. You're going to trade before. Too much information leads to hesitation and overthinking. Simple as that. Then too many strategies. You'll keep switching to master one, master this, master that. You won't master one. You will build foundations. Then you will add your seasoning to the way that you want to trade. That's your edge. Not my edge, not no one else's. Your edge is learning from someone and adding your personality and the things that you've learned to refine that. Now, most traders fail. We know that. Lack of knowledge, lack of this. But I actually think it's not a lack of knowledge. I actually do not think it is a lack of knowledge. But because of the inability to filter what really matters out, that's where people struggle. Trading platforms, social medias, financial influencers often promote overcomplicated, methodologistic, or whatever you want to call it, filled with excessive terminology and multiple time frame analysis. I did have to read that on the screen because that was just too much for me to remember. But all that just to execute on the 5-minute term time frame. Now, of course, you need to build a foundation of knowledge. We understand that, but it does not need to be as complicated as what some of these people are working out. It really, really, really does not. Now, some of you might say, well, Fran, that's easy for you to say because you're a full-time trader. You trade live on YouTube. People can see that you trade live. I get that. I understand. But if I was to shortcut my journey, wow, I would have just done exactly what I'm just about to tell you. And that means simplifying your trading. Now, why does simplicity work? Well, first of all, it gives you clarity, which is going to be superior in your decision making. Okay, that's how you have to think about this. When you focus on a few fundamentals and there's only so many things you can do, like price action or support and resistance, it's going to be simple for you. Or you want a trend trade, or you want a reversal trade. It's going to be very, very simple for you because you're going to eliminate all the other noise. This allows you to be decisive in high quality trades because you're waiting for something. Okay, there's no hesitation or driven errors via emotional impulsiveness. There's none of that. Number two is going to reduce your stress. I always stress to the community, stress-free trading. Stress-free trading. That becomes via a methodical way of simplicity trading. You're not going to feel like you're decoding. You don't know whether to get in. You don't know whether to get out. This puzzle, that puzzle. And you're in the middle of this crazy, crazy chart journey and you don't know what's going on because you have no clarity. Now, consistency over perfection. I, for one, know that this can be an absolute nightmare, okay? But winning traders aren't obsessed with finding the perfect setup. I used to think they were. Instead, they adhere to a methodical way of trading that produces consistent results because they're sticking to the rules. There's no more stimulation. It's streamlined approach to the markets. It's easier to stay disciplined that way just by keeping it very, very simple. Now, what's going to work? What are the simple strategies that are going to work? Well, it's there's a few, okay? However, these are the actionable steps that you need to take. Now, first of all, trade with minimal indicators. I've told you before, cluttering your charts is going to be absolutely ridiculous, and it just gets in the way by stacking, conflicting tools, and then your mindset. Prioritize key levels. You know me, I'm massive when it comes to supports and resistances, liquidity zones on the higher term timeframes to take the lower term timeframe setup. And that leads me on to the next point, which is master one strategy. One. People get offended when you tell them to master one strategy. What's going to pay you? Master one strategy. If you chase two rabbits, you never get one. Very, very important. And then implement a simple, very simple risk-based strategy. Even if you're risking the same amount every single time, that's going to be very, very important. Now, to do this, you're going to need to shift your mindset. A lot of traders mistakenly believe that simplicity means missing out on loads of opportunities. But in reality, you need to simplify and say, well, no, by missing out on all those garbage trades, I'm going to hit one trade. And that's going to be my simplicity way of trading. And that's how you're going to trade, right? They're going to be consistent. And over time, you're going to see how your principles and your position is absolutely spot on. Now, if you want consistent long-term profits, right, you must shift your mindset. Less is more. Number one, less is more. Mastery is going to beat complexity. Mastery is going to beat complexity. And number three is execution is everything. Let me say that again. Execution is everything. It's very, very important. Now, simplicity does not mean that there's a lack of depth. It means a sharp, laser-focused trading mindset when you come into the charts. People want to know more because they think it's more intelligent to know more. You don't need to do that. You really, really don't. You just need to simplify it. Okay? So it's very, very important that you do that. If you want to know more about that, hit the link below, jump on a call with me and we will sort you out and obviously get that mindset in your trading strategy where less is more, one strategy, execution is king. Execution is king. Now, I'm interested to see what your perspective is about this video. So make sure you comment below if you think you agree with this. If not, that's fine. I'm open to your comments as always. But I hope this video obviously helped you shift your perspective. Okay, it's very, very important. And I just want you to let me know in the comments below. As always, God bless, and I'll see you on the next one. You take care.